Okay, everyone. So let's start the topic, that is DTP. DTP is the dynamic trunking protocol, and it is a layer 2 protocol. Okay. So this is a layer 2 protocol, and now question is that what is DTP? Okay. Let us assume we have a scenario like this. Let me open my packet tracer. Thereafter, we will do our theory session. I will cover up all the theory session. Okay. Here I have switches like this. Okay. I have three switches. These are connected via this link like this. Okay. And I have some PCs here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. There are some PCs connected here. Let me connect all these. Okay, everyone. And let us assume that this PC 0 is the part of VLAN 2. Okay, and this is PC1 is the part of VLAN 2. Okay, and this is PC2 is also the part of VLAN 2. Okay, okay, everyone, and these PCs are the part of PC. This PC3 is the part of VLAN 3. Okay. We have a scenario like this. This is somehow similar to yesterday's topic, right? This is PC4, and this PC is also the member of VLAN 3, and this PC5 is also the member of VLAN 3. Okay, everyone?
Yeah,
So about
you just should put here PC4, not PC3.
oh okay, okay. So this is PC4. Very well. So these PCs are the part of VLAN 3, and these above three PCs are the part of what? VLAN?
VLAN 2. Two.
VLAN 2. Very well. Okay. Let me also give the IP address 192.168.10.1. Okay. 192.168.10.2. 192.168.10.3. 192.168.10.4. 192.168.10.5, 192.168.10.6. Okay, so these PCs have an IP address like this. Okay, so let's configure first of all VLAN on these three. Okay, let's configure VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 on this switch, right? Let's configure. Okay, enable configuring terminal. Any issue now about the VLAN configuration?
No,
Interface FA0/2. Okay. Oh, sorry. First of all, let's make the VLANs. Okay. VLAN 2. Okay. VLAN 3. Okay. Exit. Show VLAN brief. Okay. So VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 are available here. Okay. Done.
okay.
Yeah. Configuring terminal. Let's make FA0/2 member of VLAN 2. Okay. Interface FA0/2 switch port mode access switch port access VLAN 2. Okay. Now this PC is connected to this switch 0 is the part of VLAN 2 now. Okay. Now about this PC, interface FA0/3, okay, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 3, okay. Now this PC3 is the part of VLAN 3 now. Done?
So when you put FA/03, you mean PC3,
Here,
yeah?
yeah.
That's
PC3
the
is connected via FA0/3, right? This PC is connected to my switch by interface FA0/3. That's why. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So about the next one, let me configure the same. Enable configuring terminal. Okay. VLAN 2, VLAN 3. Okay. Exit interface FA0 slash, this is FA0/3. Okay. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 2. Okay. Now this PC1 is the part of VLAN 2 now. Okay. Exit. Now I will select next interface. Interface FA0 slash which one? 4. Okay. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 3. Perfect. Now this PC is the part of VLAN 3 now, because that is connected to FA0/4. FA0/4 is the member of VLAN 3. That is why. Exit. About the last one, let me configure the VLANs here. Enable configuring terminal interface FA0/2. Sorry, first of all, make the VLANs VLAN 2, VLAN 3. Okay. Interface FA0 slash which one? 2. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 2. Okay. Interface FA0/3. Okay. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 3. Okay, dear. Now you can see that above 3 PCs are the part of what? VLAN 2, right?
Yeah.
Right, everyone? And these three are the part of VLAN 3, right? So can these PCs able to communicate or not? Can these PCs able to communicate or not?
Yeah.
Why they can communicate if there is no trunk port? How can they communicate if these links are not the trunk links?
Because maybe we put the VLANs together 2 and 3.
But this link must be trunk link, right? Because yesterday
Okay.
the topic
Yeah.
was trunk. And
Thank. Yeah.
if you want to forward multiple VLAN information, this link must be the trunk link and this link must be the trunk link, right?
Yeah.
And for that, we have a property like this, like first of all, FA0/2 must be trunk, right? And FA0/1 must be trunk. Then then this link can be the trunk link, right? Right or not?
Right, right.
Well, okay. So these must be trunk. FA0/1 interface must be trunk. FA0/1 here also must be trunk. And these must be trunk. Then these link can be trunk link. Right?
Yep.
Okay, everyone.
Yes.
This is the scenario like this. Now, still these are not trunk link. Let me try to communicate. Are these communicate? Can these able to communicate or not? Let ping 192.168.10.2. No, these are not pinging. Okay, let me fast forward. So there is request timeout. What I will do? Let me do the configuration on my
Switch.
switch number 1. Okay, let me try to do configuration here. First of all, front configuration here. Okay, interface FA 0/1. Okay, but I will select both of these interface at the same time. That's why I will take range here. FA 0/1 space hyphen 2. I'm selecting both of these interface at the same time, right?
Right, right.
FA 0/1 and FA 0/2. When I will press enter, my switch is asking that what do you want to do with these ranges of interfaces. I will put a command switch port mode trunk. I will put this command, okay, and we'll see what will happen. Okay, let me fast forward and I will see now these two interfaces are trunk, right or not?
Yes.
Do do I have any configuration on this switch
Not yet.
Not yet.
about the trunk? And do I have
Mode
done
trunk,
any
nothing.
configuration on this switch? No.
No.
So
No, no,
still these are not trunk,
no.
right?
The first switch is trunk, but the other ones are not trunk.
Yeah, this is the all these two interfaces are trunk, but these interfaces are not trunk. FA 0/1 of switch 0 is not trunk, and FA 0/1 of this switch is not trunk still, right? That means this can't be the trunk link, right or not?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, let me try to ping these PCs. Okay, when I will ping these PCs, okay, that's not, that is request timeout. Okay, let me see what's happening here. Okay, and let me try to ping these two also. These PCs also. Okay, ping 192.168.10. Which one? 10.3. So these are not pinging. Okay, right? So let me fast forward this. Okay, and I will also try to ping this one. So these are not pinging. Ping 192.168.10.5. Okay, so this is not pinging again. And let me try to ping this one also. Okay, ping 192.168.10. Which one? 6. So these are not pinging again. Oh, sorry, that is wrong. 192.168.10.5. So these are not pinging, right? Dear, if you want to check the status of interfaces, then how can you check the status of interfaces? There's a command to check the interfaces. Enable show IP interface brief. Okay, so these interfaces are, you can see that my switch has how much? 24 fast Ethernet port, right? And one gig port and VLAN 1 is available there, right? And let me check the status of VLAN. Show VLAN brief. You can see that this is the part of VLAN 1. Oh, sorry, VLAN 2 and VLAN 3, right? FA 0/2 and FA0/3, right? Okay, let me check next one. This one, enable show interface FA0/1 and switch port. When I will check the status, I will see that the administrative mode is trunk and operational mode is also what? Trunk, right? Right or not? When I will put this command show interface FA0/1 switch port, I will find that these are the trunk port, right? Let me check the status of this one also. Interface FA0/1 switch port. Switch. Okay.
So,
Yes.
I'm a little bit confused about the switch.
Yeah. I will do. Yeah. Let me explain again. Okay. So interface FA0/1 switch port. Okay. I will see that the operational mode is now what? Trunk, right or
Yeah.
not? Yeah. This is trunk and this is again enable show interface FA0/1 switch port. You can see the operational mode is what? The
Trunk.
operational mode is what? Trunk. So how could this be possible that these links are trunk link now? So how could this be possible that these links are trunk link?
We configured it, right?
Yeah, we configured only middle one, but these are trunk link now.
Okay.
Yeah, how could this be possible that these are trunk link?
Because of this DTP.
Yeah, because by the help of DTP, what will happen? These DTP is the dynamic trunking protocol. Okay, it works on the possible combination. What possible combination? All the ports of switch by default, all the interfaces of switch are in dynamic auto mode. What? All the interfaces of switch are in dynamic auto mode. Okay? All the interfaces, if I talk about all these interfaces by default, these are dynamic auto and this was also dynamic auto. Okay? And we have some properties of the switches that trunk plus dynamic auto is equal to trunk. Okay, we have some possible combinations, so you can note down these combination. Let me note down here that dynamic auto plus dynamic auto will be equal to what? Static. Okay, so these are some possible combinations. I will note down all these combinations here. Okay, I will make a table here. Here, what is the meaning of operational mode? There are two modes in switches. You can see that there are two modes. One is administrative mode. Okay, another one is what? Operational mode. Okay, first is what? Administrative mode, and another one is what? Operational mode. So we have what? 4 administrative mode. There are 4 administrative mode. These are what? First is trunk, second is static, third one is dynamic, auto, fourth one is what? Dynamic, desirable. Okay. So there are 4 administrative modes, and by the combination of these modes, like trunk plus static, trunk plus dynamic auto, trunk plus dynamic desirable, there will be an output of these 4 combinations. There are only two output of these combinations, and the possible combination will give an output. Either it is trunk, either it is static access. Okay. In trunk mode, VLAN will forward data. In case of a static access, VLAN data will not be forwarded. Okay. Okay, everyone. So in case of trunk mode, the data will be forwarded when the operational mode will be trunk, and when the operational mode will be static, VLAN data will not be forwarded. So how these operational mode will work? Okay. So I will note down the administrative mode here. Administrative mode plus administrative mode, and will give an output of operational mode. Okay. Like we have done in our last practical. Here we have done that. We can see this is trunk and this is also trunk port. Why this is trunk? Because this is the possible combination of these two. Okay. Right.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah. Because this is the possible, by combining dynamic auto and trunk. Dynamic auto plus trunk is equal to what? Trunk port. That is why both of these links are trunk link. Okay. So let me define some. If there is static mode in administrative mode and others which also have static mode, then the operational mode will be static. Okay. If administrative mode will be static and other switch has the trunk mode, then the combination of these two will be static. Okay. If I talk about the static plus dynamic auto or dynamic desirable, this will also be static. Okay. So these three were the combination of static. Okay. If I talk about the trunk, trunk plus dynamic auto will be equal to trunk. Okay. If your one interface is in trunk mode, other in dynamic desirable, then this will also be the trunk link. Okay. If first is trunk, second one is in trunk mode, the possible combination will be trunk. Okay. If first will be in first is dynamic auto, second is dynamic auto, then the combination will be static access. Okay. And dynamic auto plus dynamic desirable will be equal to trunk. Here there are 4 modes. There are 4 modes of DTP. What are the 4 modes? First is dynamic auto. Second one is dynamic desirable. Third one is static access. Fourth one is what? Trunk. Okay. So first of all, let's discuss about the trunk mode. Okay, yeah, or the trunk mode. So what is this mode? What is a trunk mode? Okay, so by default, all VLANs, all the VLANs, as we have seen in yesterday's topic, that all the VLANs can send the data through trunk mode, right or not? Yesterday we already have seen that I can forward the VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 data through a single link by the help of trunk link or not, right? Yeah. So by default, all VLAN by default by default trunk link trunk link will be member member of all VLAN. That means if your link is trunk link, you can forward or receive the data of all VLAN starting from 1 to 4096. Okay, I can send and receive all the VLAN data through a single link. Okay, by the help of a single link, I can forward the data of multiple VLAN. That mode is called what? My trunk mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Now, next one is what? Dynamic desirable. Okay. What is dynamic desirable mode? Dynamic desirable mode can initiate process. What? This can initiate process, but wait for other member to what? Wait for other member to accept the negotiation process. Okay. It will wait what? When the switches interfaces are in this mode, this can initiate the process, but other side must be negotiation. And what is the meaning of negotiation? The meaning of negotiation is that other side other side must be a trunk or dynamic desirable or dynamic auto mode on the other side. So what the meaning of dynamic desirable mode? There are two switches like this. Okay, if one switch has an interface, this is FA 0/1 0/1 0/1. Okay, and here is FA 0/2. Okay, this is switch 1, this is switch 2. Okay, so what the dynamic desirable can do? There is a something called initiation of process. So this mode, dynamic desirable, can initiate the process. That means this switch can initiate the process. If this switch is in the dynamic desirable mode, but cannot complete the process, still if there is other side, there is someone who can negotiate. Negotiate. Now, what is the meaning of negotiation? What is the meaning of negotiation?
Like negotiation.
Based on,
Yeah.
Like
Accept
based on,
the request, right? If the other side is a person who can accept the request, then the process can be fulfilled. This link can be a trunk link, right? And who can accept the request from the dynamic desire? Either it must be trunk, either it must be dynamic desirable, same, because this will initiate process and other one it will also initiate process, or other must be dynamic auto mode. Okay, these are only
Sorry,
possible combination which can. Yes.
what really defines that the switch is on the dynamic desirable and which mode
Wh-
defines? I mean,
why
what
why
defines?
why we are making all these, right?
uh
Yeah, your question is what? Why we are why why we are
What
making.
really defines if the switch is on the dynamic mode or the track mode or another mode? Is it the type of switch, the type of how can I say, the port of switch?
Yeah,
What really defines it?
here that is all about the interfaces. Okay,
Okay.
why we introduce the DTP protocol? First, your question is that why DTP, right?
Right.
Yeah, dear, all the okay. Let me answer your question first of all. There are three types of process, right? First of all, manual process, right?
Okay.
Second process is called what? Semi-automatic, right? And third one is what? Automatic.
Automatic.
Automatic. That is called AI, okay? Or network automation, right? We have three types of process, okay? If I talk about the networking language, the manual process is called manual configuration, right? Configuration, okay? Second one, the semi-automatic. In case of what? In case of what? Networking, we will say we will not say semi-automatic. We will say that protocols, right? Protocols are working. Semi-automatic means some protocols are working here. And what about the fully automatic? We call this network automation. Okay. What is meaning of manual configuration? Like that means 100% work must be done with the administrator. Okay. What does this means? Protocol that 90% work will be done by the protocol and by the protocol and 10% work will be done by the administrator. Okay, that is the meaning of protocol first of all. So why, how the protocols are helpful here? Okay, if I have a switch like this, my switch 1, okay, there is another switch, this is switch 2, this is switch 2, okay, and this is my switch number 3. Okay, here the protocols will reduce my configuration first of all. How this will reduce my configuration? I will configure the trunk on these ports only. What? I will configure the trunk or any mode on these two ports, and this link will automatically become the trunk link. This will become the trunk link automatically. This will also become the trunk link automatically. These two ports, these two links will become what? Trunk link. I did the configuration only on this switch, right? But other links automatically become the trunk link. Why? There is a protocol. The protocol name is called is dynamic trunking protocol. Okay. How could this be possible? Because we have 4 different modes in switches. What are these 4 modes? These are dynamic auto, dynamic desirable, trunk, and static mode. In static mode, nothing will work, and when there will be dynamic desirable, dynamic auto, or trunk on one side, and I did the configuration of trunk on one side, that will automatically make the trunk link. I did the configuration on middle one, this one, right? But these also become the trunk link. How? Because DTP was working there, and by the possible combination of DTP, these all become the trunk link. Now, any question regarding this?
Here. It means all the switch are with these four you know, type of in which you find dynamic, static, and
Yeah,
okay.
okay. Because by default, there will be some configuration by default also. When you will purchase a switch, when you will turn on a switch, there is by default configuration or not, right? Let me take some more switches. Let me delete this one. Okay, let me take some switches. If I will take this switch, this is my switch, this is my switch, and I will connect these switches. Let me connect all these. Okay, and when I will see the status of all these three, let me check the status. Okay, enable show interface FA0/1 switch port. You can see that this is in dynamic auto mode, right? First
Right.
one is what? This is what in dynamic auto mode. This is also in dynamic auto mode. This is also in dynamic auto mode, and this is also in dynamic auto mode. By default, I can see that these are in dynamic auto mode, and I want to make all these link the trunk link. There can be number of switches. There can be 100 switches or not, right? To reduce my work, to reduce my configuration, I will make this the trunk link. I will make the trunk link here. I will make the trunk link here. And I know that the dynamic auto plus trunk will be equal to what? Trunk,
So,
right? That will be equal to what? Trunk. That will reduce my configuration. DTP protocol will reduce my configuration. Okay?
okay.
DTP will reduce configuration by the help of possible combinations. Now you can ask the question.
When it's not working, it's not the negotiation, it's not the other side is not accepting the negotiation, so we have to make the trunk the other switch, or
Yeah,
we can.
yes. When I will do one side the trunk configuration, the other side will automatically become the trunk. If there is dynamic auto on other side or dynamic desirable on the other side, these are only the operational mode. We have two operational mode. If there will be static, if there will be a static mode, nothing will work. And if there will be trunk mode, all the VLANs can forward the data. So we have only two operational modes, and by the help of these combination, what? By the combination of static, static, dynamic auto, dynamic desirable, and trunk, by the help of by the combination of these four administrative mode, I can convert to trunk mode. Okay. Now any question?
No.
It's clear for me.
Clear for everyone? Now any question? And any query regarding the DTP? Anyone? Dear, your answer is clear now?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the meaning of negotiation? Dear, negotiation means accept the DTP request. What? Acceptance of DTP request is called the negotiation. Okay.
Okay.
Now any question? Hello.
Yeah. If
Now,
it doesn't accept the negotiation,
Yeah, that will accept the negotiation. If one side will be trunk, other side will be DA, that will accept the negotiation process. Okay. Let's check will this accept the negotiation process or not. Okay. Let's try to do some configuration. CLI enable configuring terminal interface FA0/1 space range FA0/1 space -Q. Okay. Switch port mode trunk. Okay. When I will do the trunk configuration here, let's fast forward. So what I have done, I made this link, this port, trunk port. Here I have done the trunk configuration on this interface also. These interfaces are trunk link now, and by default, the switch has dynamic auto here and dynamic auto here, right? And you can see that the operational mode of both sides is trunk now. This is trunk and this is trunk, and you can verify this in your configuration status. Enable show interface FA0/1 switch port. Okay, this is what this is the operational mode is what I opened the configuration of this switch, and you can see that the link is in trunk
so
mode.
what is the command of the trunk?
Here that is okay. So what are the commands to make the trunk to change the modes is a very
Can you
short.
please
Yeah,
can you please write all the commands?
yeah. There is only a short command interface. Just select the interface FA0/1. Then next one is what switch port mode trunk. This is only a short uh, command, and if you want to change the mode, then just type this switch port mode dynamic auto. Okay. If you again want to change the mode, interface
So
switch
is the
port mode
first two commands to do what?
desire desirable. Okay. Okay, let me explain you. Switch port mode dynamic switch port mode access. Now your question is what? Here I already explained you that what the above will do. That will all only use to change the mode. This is by default. You can see dynamic auto is the by default, and I also told you the combination of all of these here, right? Static, the trunk is static. So what this will do above to that is trunk plus dynamic auto will make the trunk. That is simple. If I will configure above to these two combination will make what? My trunk link here. Trunk plus dynamic auto is equal to what? Trunk, right?
Yeah.
Any question now?
So can you please go back to the last page about the commands?
Yeah, here is the command.
Okay, so those in the square enter phase 01
Okay.
and switch mode trunk. Those to do mode trunk.
Yeah, dear, I told you that we will use the combination of these these administrative mode. Dear, what is the meaning of administrator? What is meaning of administrator?
What is the meaning?
Of administrator.
Like you are the administrator. Like
Yeah,
you can
the person
you are the admin.
who will who does configuration, right?
Yeah.
The person who does the configuration. Okay. What is administrative mode? What is the meaning of administrative mode? The mode which are available to admin, right? The modes
Yeah.
which are available to admin, right? What is operational mode? Operational mode. What is meaning of operational mode? The behavior of machine or the behavior of link after configuration done by admin. Now you can see what is the meaning of operational mode. Dear, we can only change these four modes. Either I can make the trunk mode dynamic auto, I can configure dynamic desirable, but your link can be in two modes. These two modes are what? These two modes are either the mode will be trunk. Your machine can only work in two modes. Either that can be trunk or that can be access mode. Okay. And these four, the combination of all of these will decide that which mode will work. Either that can be trunk, either that can be access. Okay. If I
Okay.
have the two switches like this, okay, these are connected with a single wire. Okay. If one side will be access, other side is access, my link will not be trunk, that will be blocked. That will be in access mode. Okay, right?
Yeah.
That I want to say. Okay, let me copy this, paste again. If one side will be in access mode and other side will be in trunk mode. So access plus trunk is also the access mode. Like administrator has done access configuration on this switch and done the trunk configuration on this switch, but there the link will remain in access form, access status. Why this will be in access status? Because I already told you that static plus trunk is equal to what? Static.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's come to third one. If administrator will again do the configuration and the configuration will be something like this. The configuration will be something like this. The administrator have done the configuration of trunk on both sides like we did in our first example. Let us assume trunk is here and the administrator has done trunk on both sides. The link will be in what? Trunk mode, right? I already have done this practical or not in our yesterday class, if you do remember. Same I did in yesterday
Yes.
class.
Yeah.
Okay. Now come to the next point. Dear, you have your administrator purchased two new switches. One both of these were in dynamic auto. You already know that both of these are in dynamic auto, right or not? When you will purchase, when you will turn on new switch, these all will be in dynamic auto mode. Okay. And he want to reduce the configuration, and you know that dynamic auto plus dynamic auto is called
Static access.
trunk, right? So what he did, he
Yeah.
just changed the configuration on one side. One side he made the he changed the mode from dynamic auto to trunk, and this will automatically become the trunk link. Okay. What I did
So
configuration.
dynamic auto is trunk or static access?
Their dynamic auto plus dynamic auto will be static access.
Right. So I think in your example,
Yeah,
you mentioned trunk.
yeah, that is by mistake actually. I copied from another. That's so by default that will be static mode. If I will purchase two new switch and will connect, these two will be in dynamic auto mode, and the link will become static automatically. Okay. And when I will change the modes, like one side I did, okay. So what I did, I just changed the mode from one side trunk, another one is DA, then the possible combination will be trunk. Okay. This will reduce my work. Okay. Now any question? Any question, anyone?
No.
Okay, there are four students. Said,
No.
Weber, Francisco, Priyanka. Any question?
No. Thank you.
I said no. No.
Okay. So, dear,
No question.
yeah, we have some other properties of this protocol. This DTP protocol. Okay, the data. What? So, what is the size of header? Here, can we discuss discuss this tomorrow, or you want to cover up some more topic today? Some theoretical part I will cover up.
I'm okay.
Other one?
Can we discuss tomorrow this?
Yeah, because that is sufficient for today. I think that is enough for today. Okay, dear, what is important? These are the combination of all these can be asked in your interview. Okay, they will ask the combinations of the DTP. That what is the possible combination of trunk plus dynamic desirable? What is the combination of dynamic auto plus dynamic auto? So please note down all these. These can be asked in your interviews. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And tomorrow I will discuss about first of all encapsulation in DTP. Okay. This will be the topic tomorrow. There are two types of encapsulation, ISL and dot one. Okay. We call this 802.1q. Okay. So we will discuss about these two tomorrow. And I will also note down some theory about this. Okay. Now DTP is clear to everyone. I think that is very clear to everyone now. Right?
Yes.
So the dynamic, like it's a good question for any interview.
Yeah, that is a good question for any. That what are the
So
possible competition?
you know what exactly they ask?
Yeah, they will ask that what is the meaning of administrative mode? What is the meaning of operational mode? I already explained you what is the meaning of administrative and operational mode here, right?
Can you just leave a second, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and there are 4 administrative mode, and by the combination of these 4 administrative mode, we can make the switch will automatically make the possible combination of 2 operational mode, that is one is trunk and other one is access. Either it will forward the VLAN information or it will not forward the VLAN information. Trunk, what is the meaning of trunk? Trunk link, trunk will forward the VLAN information, but access,
Between 2 switches?
yeah, between 2 or more switches.
Yeah.
Access will not forward the VLAN information. And by the combination of these 4, we can change the operational modes. Okay. If there will be a change in administrative mode, there will be automatically a change in operational mode. So operational mode can be changed by changing the administrative mode. Okay. Now this is clear to everyone.
Yeah. Do you have any sheet, like a question sheet? What are the most question?
Yeah, dear, I will give you. I will forward you this slide. This slide will be forwarded. Okay, I will. I always upload this slide in your Google Drive folder. If you will check.
No. Like your own sheet. What
Okay,
they
okay,
ask?
okay. You want my notes? Yeah, I will give my notes. Okay.
If you can send it by Google Drive also on Google
Yeah.
Drive.
Yes, I will upload. But these are handwritten notes actually.
Excuse me.
These are handwritten notes. I will upload the PDF. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we will cover up the encapsulation in BTP, and also we will cover up the topic VTP, that is VLAN trunking protocol. Okay, I will upload the recording in your Google Drive
Okay.
folder. Okay, everyone. Have a good day. Syed, please do practice there. Okay.
Okay.
You need more practice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have any issue, you can call me regarding that. But dear, before next class, please do practice on the previous classes. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. So we discussed about the DTP protocol. If you do remember, we had a scenario like this. Just quickly revise this topic, and we had some PCs like this, and okay, that was the scenario. Let me connect the PCs also. So the PCs were connected like this. Okay, everyone. So let me connect this also. Okay, what we did, we just configured the VLAN queue for the above these PCs, VLAN 2 and VLAN 2 and VLAN 2 for this PC and VLAN 2 for this, VLAN 2 for this, VLAN 2 for this, and VLAN 2 for this one also. And also find the password. The IP address is 192.168.10.1, 192.168.10.2, 192.168.10.3, 192.168.10.4. This is 192.168.10.5. This is 10.6. Okay. So this is VLAN 3. So yesterday we discussed about that how to communicate in same VLAN on different switches. Right, like this PC is connected to switch 0 and this PC is connected to switch 1 but having the same VLAN. These are the same VLAN members, right? So how to communicate on these PCs? What we did, first we have configured the VLAN. Okay, enable configuring terminal VLAN, VLAN 2, VLAN 3. Okay, exit interface FA0/1, switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN. How much?
2.
2. Okay, exit interface FA0/, how much is this? 2. Okay, switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN. How much? 3.
Yeah.
3. Okay, so let me do same on this PC also. Config on the configuration, enable. Oh, wait a while. Enable configuring terminal, VLAN, VLAN 2, VLAN 3. Okay, exit interface FA0/1, switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN. Which is the VLAN here? 2.
2.
Okay, exit interface FA0/, how much is this? 2. Switch port mode access, switch port access, switch port access, VLAN 3. Okay, exit about the next one, the third one. Let me do the same for the third one also. Okay, enable configuring terminal. Now about the next one. Okay, first of all with the VLAN, VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 interface FA0/1, switch port mode access, switch port access, which VLAN? 2. Okay, interface FA0/2, switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN. How much is this? 3. Okay, now what was the condition? Like I have to communicate between these three switches. Okay, what I will do, I will use the DTP protocol. Okay, protocol. And what is the benefit of this protocol? Like these terminals, these interfaces are in which? Dynamic auto mode. This is also in dynamic auto mode. This interface is also in dynamic auto mode. This is also in dynamic auto mode. So when I will change the configuration of these interfaces FA0/3 and FA0/4, the complete network will become the trunk link. This link will become trunk link. This link will become the trunk link. Let me check is this working or not. Let me make trunk on one side. Okay, and trunk on this side also. So how can I do this? I will select the both of interfaces. Interface range FA0/3/3 space -4. I'm selecting both 3 and 4. Okay. Switch port mode trunk. So what I did the trunk configuration on both sides. Now you will tell me what is the answer. Trunk plus dynamic auto will be equal to what? If there will be trunk on one side and other side we have dynamic auto, the answer will be trunk. Okay, let's check the status. Show exit show interface FA0/3 switch port. Okay, this is trunk now. Okay, let me try to do some ping command. Okay, ping 192.168.10.3. Is this working or not? Okay, let me check. I think we didn't have given the IP address till now, right? Let's give the IP address also. Okay, this is the IP address. This is the IP address 10.2 here and 10.3 here. Okay, 10.3. This is 10.4. Okay, this is 10.5, and last one is what? 10.6. So we have given up the IP addresses. Let me check if this is the configuration working or not. Okay, so all the PCs are pinging, right? Right?
Yes.
All the PCs from different same VLANs on different switches are working. That means our dynamic trunking protocol is working. So this was the topic yesterday. So can we start the next topic now? This was just a revision of yesterday's topic. Okay, everyone?
Okay.
So, and before that, actually, there is some DTP messages. There are some DTP messages. DTP messages. Okay. What are the DTP message? In every 30 seconds, the switches interchange DTP message. Okay, perfect. So in every 30 seconds, these switches will check that is the connectivity okay or not. It will send the hello message, or we can say request message in every 30 seconds, and will ask for negotiation. Okay, and I already discussed about the negotiation. Negotiation is possible only in which condition, like trunk plus dynamic auto is equal to trunk. Trunk plus trunk will equal to what? Trunk. That means they can accept the request. So this is another question, that in every 30 seconds the switches will exchange the DTP messages. Okay, and DTP protocol works in background. Okay, now, so can we move to our next topic?
One last question. So this 30-second is configurable or
No, that is by default. In case of DTP, this is by default.
okay, and we cannot configure it.
No, we cannot change this. This is by default. In every 30 seconds, these are exchanging the DTP messages. Okay, you can see that this is STP signal, and you will find the DTP messages after some time. Okay, in every 30 seconds there will be some DTP message 5, 6, 7, 8. So that will be in every 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, there will be new messages for the DTP. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's come to our next topic, that is VTP. Oh, and one more. I think there is one more topic remaining. So there were two types of encapsulation. Encapsulation in DTP. Okay. So what are the two types of encapsulation in DTP? First one is what? First one is ISL. Okay. And second one is 802.1q. Okay. So anyone know about what is Cisco property and what is the meaning of open source? Can anyone tell me the meaning of these two?
Cisco proprietary or that is for any of the
Cisco,
vendor
yeah,
any of the vendor proprietary or property. So this is specific to their what they have developed, right?
okay,
And like this is not standardized first thing, and
yes,
open source is widely available and standardized.
yeah. So the answer is correct that if I talk about the Cisco property, those process, protocol, call, services, 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 standards, which work on Cisco devices only. Okay. So those services, protocols, standards that work only on Cisco property are called what? Are called Cisco property. Okay, that is work on Cisco is called the Cisco property. And if I talk about the open source, so I can copy this one on those process protocol service standards which work on all networking vendors like Cisco, Juniper, Microtik, and there are so many vendors for what? For the who are manufacturing the switches. So open source work on every single vendor. Okay. So ISL is the Cisco property. ISL encapsulation is the Cisco property, and 802.1q is what? Is an open enabled. Okay. Show interface FA0/3 switch port. When I open this, you will see that the encapsulation is what? Administrative trunking encapsulation is what? .1q, and operational trunking encapsulation is also what? .1q. So we are using the standardized version of our what? Encapsulation. So what is the meaning of encapsulation first of all? Hello? Yeah, what is the encapsulation meaning? That is a general word in networking.
Encapsulation.
That is a common word, I think.
Yeah. So,
Most of the students.
This is, right. Encapsulation like the payload transferring in some other protocol, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know how to define.
Okay. So what is the meaning of encapsulation? The encapsulation meaning is encapsulation. The meaning of encapsulation is what? Adding some useful information with data packet is called encapsulation. Okay. So what information I can add with what? This is my packet, right? This is my packet in which we have a data like you're sending a hello message. Okay, this is my hello message. I'm sending this message from one PC to another PC. Okay, right? Like I'm sending my hello message from here, hello message from one PC. This PC will generate hello message, right? Dear, anyone can tell me that this PC has any VLAN information or not? Do the PC has any information of VLAN or not?
No.
No.
I guess.
No, because VLAN information is available at the interface. This packet, first of all, this packet will be forwarded to this switch. Here, this switch will add the VLAN information. VLAN 2. Okay. So if I talk about this data, the data that has the VLAN information is called what? Tagged data. What? Tagged data. And the message which doesn't have the VLAN information, this is called untagged data. Okay, because the VLAN information will be added by switch, right? Then this message will be forwarded to next switch, and this switch will forward this message to the destination. But at the destination will receive only the hello message, not the VLAN information, right? So this data will again become what? Again become what? Untagged. Okay. So switch will encapsulate and what? De-encapsulate the data. Okay. So here the data information added was first of all VLAN information, IP addresses. Okay. That means source information, source MAC address. Okay. Destination IP address, destination MAC address. There all these information including the VLAN information is called what? This information is called what? Is called what? Encapsulation. Okay. Encapsulation is means adding some information with the data. Hello was my data, but I have added these information to transfer my data, including the size of data. And this combinedly called what? What can I say this in a combined form? There is a single word for all of these information.
Encapsulation.
The combined word for all of these information is header. Okay, we call this information the header. Okay, everyone, we call this information the header. Okay, so this is the header, and the header has which information? ISL or .1q. Either it will be 802.1q. We call that .1q or ISL. But we don't use the ISL these days. Why we don't use the ISL? Because ISL is the Cisco property. So you can see by default, I can see the .1q encapsulation, right? Okay, everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what was the problem with the ISL? Why the Cisco is not using the ISL? This is another question, right? Because here all of the switches are Cisco, but I'm not using ISL. So there is another issue with ISL. So issues with ISL. Okay, what was the issues with ISL? when I will compare the ISL with .1Q, I will find that there is issue of size. Okay. So packet size of .1Q. The packet size of .1Q in DTP is how much? That is only 32-bit header. Okay. The header size of .1Q was 32-bit. Okay. And if I talk about the ISL, so the size of header was 240 bit. So which is faster? Is this faster or this one? ISL is faster or .1Q is faster? .1Q. Because if I want to send a 8-bit information, then if I'm sending with ISL, it will add 240-bit information with this. So that is really high if in comparison to my data, right? So because of this issue, ISL is slower, right? So that is why by default we are using the .1Q encapsulation. Okay, everyone. Any question with ISL or .1Q encapsulation?
Professor, good.
Okay. So can we move to the next topic now?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. So